It's time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject: my husband's ex-wife stayed with us. My husband's ex-wife stayed with us. Okay. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm in a situation with my husband and his ex-wife. She came to bring their kids for the weekend, and we had bad weather and tornado warnings. My husband and I had prepared for the storm, and he warned his ex-wife that the weather was going to be bad, but she drove to bring the kids anyway. This big tree fell on our street after she got there, so she was stuck at our house. We was told it could take up to 2 days to get the tree moved. We didn't have electricity, so their kids asked to sleep in our SUV in the garage so they could watch movies on an iPad. My husband poured us up some wine so we could make the best of a bad situation. I've always been cool with his ex-wife, and I didn't mind her staying. I made sure she was comfortable in our house. We had wine and cheese and played cards by candlelight. We were all tipsy and decided to turn things up a notch and play Never Have I Ever. The more we drank, the sexier the game got. I ended up having to fondle his ex, and she ended up giving me a lap dance. My husband orchestrated the whole thing, and he was enjoying it. He suggested we all sleep together to get warm, and I wanted to say no, but I also wanted to see what his ex-wife had to offer. I don't remember everything we did that night because I was drunk. There was a lot of tension the next morning. She went to our guest room and didn't come out all day. I took her food and I tried to talk through what happened, but she would not look at me in my eyes. My husband has apologized to both of us, but it's still awkward when we see her. Should we all go talk to someone? Okay. What? Did you say you wanted to see what his ex-wife had to offer? Did you say that out of your mouth, meaning sexually? It had to be right after you blacked out. It must have been then, from when you blacked out from drinking, because this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Now you want to know what happened because you were too drunk and you can't remember. But your husband and the ex haven't said a thing because either they had sex or you all had a threesome. I mean, that's what I think, because ex-wifey can't even look at you right now. She's ashamed of something that happened that night. Your husband did apologize, but what does that matter? I mean, it all went down and you were a participant, drunk or not. The best thing for you guys to do is to get the ex out of your house. I'm glad you guys did that. Get her out as soon as possible. No more drinking for the three of you together, and just put this wild night behind you. You got to put it behind you. Steve?
Yeah, that ain't what's happening here, Shirley. First of all, after this whole letter was read, this lady said, should we all go to talk to someone? I can't believe you told us. Who you finna go tell this to? All y'all gonna go talk. It's so much BS in this letter. Y'all, okay, the whole story came about when she brought the kids over, but it was bad weather. Her husband called and told her it was bad weather. She brought the kids. His ex brought the kids. Anyway, a storm hit. When she got at the house, the weather was bad. A tree fell. They said it'd be 2 days before they can get the tree out. They ain't got no electricity. The husband and his ex-wife, kids, wanted to sleep in the SUV so they could watch movies on the iPad. So y'all put them out there. Y'all inside playing cards by candlelight because you've always gotten along with the ex-wife. Well, according to this letter, you've always been more than just getting along with her. Yeah, you've been eyeing her. Y'all playing cards and drinking wine and getting tipsy. And as the night wore on, the game got sexier. Y'all decided to play Never Have I Ever. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something to pop off that ain't ever happened before.
You know, it's when you ask questions and you say, never have I ever had a threesome. And then you have to drink or whatever. It's like that. Never have I ever done whatever. If you've done it, you drink. If you haven't, you pass. Like that.
Okay.
Like a drinking game.
Truth or dare?
Like truth or dare.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The more we drank, the sexier the game got. I ended up having to fondle his ex. Uh-oh. And she ended up giving me a lap dance. Uh-oh. Oh, now I see what's happening. Mm-hmm. My husband orchestrated the whole thing. He was enjoying it. Then he suggested we all sleep together. And so I've got to go through this letter because nothing matters until I get to the part where she say this. Look, nothing. But she suggested that they sleep together to keep warm. I wanted to say no, but I also wanted to see what his ex-wife had to offer. That's because you were fondling her, lap dancing, touching on her. I know the husband got like both of y'all.
Yeah, hang on, Steve. We'll have part two.
Nothing.
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter subject. My husband's ex-wife stayed with us. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
There's a recent ZipRecruiter survey that says 76% of all employers plan to hire for 2025 this year. And if you're hiring, add ZipRecruiter's latest feature, Zip Intro, to your plan. It's easy. You just pick a time and Zip Intro finds and schedules qualified candidates for you. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. That's ZipRecruiter.com/strawberry. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, my husband's ex-wife stayed with us. Ooh.
Okay, ex-wife bringing the kids over for his visitation.
Yeah.
It's bad weather. He tell her don't come. She came anyway. While she was there, the weather got bad. A tree fell in the street, and I guess they live in a cul-de-sac or dead end one way. And she couldn't get out. They said it's going to be 2 days for the tree got moved. Mm-hmm. House didn't have no electricity. Kids asked could they sleep in the car so they could watch movies on the iPad. Y'all send his kids out there. Obviously, y'all don't have kids yourself, so y'all send his kids out there. They're out there watching movies. Y'all ain't got no electricity. Y'all in there playing cards and drinking. Yeah, the more you drinking, the more you played, the sexier you got up in there. So y'all start playing a game called Never Have I Ever. Y'all ended up, your husband orchestrated the whole thing. You ended up fondling her, and she ended up giving you a lap dance. Your husband was just enjoying it. Then he suggested, my man, that we all sleep together to stay warm.
What?
And I wanted to say no, but I also wanted to see what she had to offer. Oh, okay.
But
okay, got that. And these are legal terms now because I've taken the HR course and I know now the pronouns.
But Steve, can we just back up a second? How did her husband say that though?
Yeah, you know what? Have you ever been with another woman? Yeah. No, I haven't. Yes, you have. But if you was with one, what would you do? Okay. Then fondle her. See what it feel like. Now you give her a lap dance. Now he's sitting there with his wine just, oh, yeah. Now he like both of them because he done been married to both of them.
Right.
And he done had both of them. So this is all fantasizing for him. But now, he suggested y'all sleep together. I want to say no, but I also want to see what his wife was working with. Now, here's the part of the letter I got to get to. This is what this is. I don't remember everything we did that night because I was drunk. You are lying. Y'all was drinking wine. Mm-hmm. Y'all wasn't drinking that hard stuff. This wine. Now, you can get drunk drinking wine. I know that, but it's a different kind of. Hennessy drunk and Crown drunk. E&J drunk, different from wine drunk.
Says the person who doesn't drink.
I don't drink, but I do. Oh, I've been around enough people who do. There is a difference. I'll tell you that. The person that drink wine and get drunk is way different to the one that's in there pouring down hard liquor. That's a different.
So you're saying,
I don't remember everything we did that night because I was drunk. Ladies, shut up. And there was a lot of tension the next morning. Tension. She went to our guest room and didn't come out all day. I took her food and I tried to talk through what happened, but she wouldn't look me in my eyes. Oh, you and her was clowning.
Ooh.
You and her was clowning, and he was too. You think he was orchestrating it while y'all was in that card game? When y'all got in that bed, he was in there in a director's chair with a tam on it. He had on a tam with a megaphone.
A loudspeaker, yeah.
Scene 2. This is scene 2. Act 1 and action. Oh, y'all was in there, and he was over there. Boy, good Lord of mercy. And it went down. And you don't remember everything we did. Yeah, lady, yes, you do. And she do, too. That's why she went in that room and can't believe what she did. And these kids is in here talking because they want something to eat. So now she in here trying to cook. You in here trying to talk about what happened. Your husband apologized to both. I don't know what I think about it. Baby, it was just so crazy.
Right.
I was in, all this is causing Neo. I was just sitting up in here. I was doing fine. And then here come Neo with his old crazy life. And I was drinking. And then I said, never have I ever been Neo. And I said, And I said, but tonight I'm his.
That's the first
I'm
time
sorry.
Neo fits.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just Neo's fault. He been in here. And I only had 2. Neo got 4.
Blame it on Neo. I like
Blame it on the where Jay Fox at? Where Kanye?
Right.
It's still awkward when we see each other. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When y'all done something where you can't look at each other no more, it got wild up in there. Ooh. Everybody.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. That's all I'm saying about it. It was a lot of that night. I'm telling you right now.
All right.
Because the last time you looked up, she was looking back at you. That's the last time y'all made eye contact.
Leave your comments on today's
Should we all
letter.
go talk to somebody? I can't believe you told us. Don't go talk to nobody.
No. Leave your comments on today's letter on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports
One
Talk.
of them kids came out that garage and knocked on that door. That's why ain't nobody talking.
Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.